It's your boy, Venezuela the People's Champ, back with another YouTube live stream. Yeah, we back, y'all. April 18th, 2024. Coming up to 12:30, bottom of the hour, Eastern Standard Time. Sorry I'm late, everybody. I apologize. I was having a conversation with my child, with my daughter, so I ran a little late. But I'm here. We back at it. Hit the like button on the way in the door. Hit the subscribe button. Smash that bell. Share it to your socials. Hit the Cash App. $sign send to V. Send me something. Put something in the pot for the Pure Leaf Tea Fund. We back at it. Welcome to the People's Podcast, y'all. I am your host, Leader Israel. The Heisenberg of this ish. Captain Escobar. The Cookie Monster. Chef V. The Shogun of Charlotte. Your favorite content creator. You know who it is. V Israel. Yeah, man. We are in here. It's after dark, y'all. Welcome. Make sure y'all check in on your way in the door. Check in. Moderators, make sure y'all check in when y'all get here too. Hopefully my co-host will pop up. Not sure if she's available, but we'll see if she may pop in. So we'll recognize her when she gets here. Oh man. Oh man. Baby. Um, you know, I got a lot of pet peeves. One I'm really starting to key in on with millennials and Zoomers that I know. And they don't know shit. Don't know shit about shit what we talking about. You try to tell them something, and what you're telling them is based on the conversation. Like, there's a reason I'm saying what I'm saying, because based on what you're saying, you don't have all the information, or you're making bad choices based on nothing. And I'm trying to make you consider the fact that maybe you need some more information. And you don't, I don't do this with everybody, but people that you're friendly with, you don't want to see them fail. But that I know stuff is just fucking annoying. Talking to a friend of mine, 34, young lady. Couple of kids, not married, live in South Carolina. And I'm like, she's telling me, oh, I'm gonna try to buy a house next year. Sweetie, you the last person need to be trying to buy a house. Like, you're a cashier at a fast food restaurant. This ain't even the economy if you was in a position to buy a house. Okay? It ain't that economy. And this strong independence, she don't really have that attitude, but she has that behavior. I'm just trying to get things together. You're never gonna get it together because you're out of order. You're trying to do stuff that you weren't meant to do by yourself. And, you know, telling me, she already working 6 days a week. I'm like, you're 34. What's going to happen 10 years from now? You're going to burn yourself the fuck out. You can't keep up this pace. And then you're going to try to buy a house based on income. That's another thing I hate. These young ladies, they count child support as income. And they're trying to make a long decision based on income that ain't gonna be there in 10 years. I'm like, sweetie, how long is a mortgage? 30 years. No, I'm gonna pay it off in 15. Sweetie, there's people out here making more money than you, and a husband and wife team can't pay a house off that quickly. It sounds cute, but it ain't easy. You don't have extra money now. Why do you think a year from now you're gonna have double? And like they say things like it makes sense, and then you don't have double the money now. It's not like you saving double your money. Like you got enough surplus where you bringing in double what you actually need to make it work. I'm like, this is basic math. Don't that just make sense? You would need to have double whatever you're paying in rent now. Double. And I'm sure you're getting Section 8 or whatever, some kind of assistance. That's you these things are going away. It may not be here 10 years from now, let alone 5. But you're gonna put yourself in a house. But child support ain't your income. And it ain't for you to buy a house, even though your kids is gonna be living there. Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? You know? And I'm like, again, and then I always hear this, I'm working getting my car straight. And I'm like, well, what's wrong with your car? I got to get an oil change. That's not getting your car straight. That's regular shit. Oh, I need an alignment. That's regular maintenance. The fact that you treating it like it's something out of the ordinary is proof of what I'm saying. Like I be trying to help, but that I know just gets on my fucking nerves, and I just shut down, man. Cause it's like I'm arguing with them. It ain't an argument, but or it's not like a heated argument, but it's still every time you say something, I know. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Unbelievable though. It's fucking unbelievable. That's the way I look at it. And you know, they tell me, oh, I just came home from Bible study. What are they teaching you at church? What are they teaching these young ladies at church? And I give a scripture: two is always better than one. Ecclesiastes, and it tells you why. Because if y'all fall or they fall, one can pick up the other. It's telling you up front what's gonna happen. You're gonna fall. You're gonna need help. Unbelievable. I be trying to help though. I be trying to help. I had found a good clip of Dr. Claude Anderson, but it was so long. I'm gonna have to. I really don't want to clip it because the whole thing you need to hear. I mean, he makes so many good points. I had to break that mug up into about 3 or 4 different clips. Um, I guess I'll do that. Maybe when I get some time over the weekend, I'll just focus on doing that. Um, Nobody checked in with the chat yet. I do have a ghost watcher. Um, Might be Death Note. You know, Death Note likes to linger. Shout out to Death Note, yo. The number one moderator now. He's the number one moderator. He got promoted. Number one moderator here on the People's Podcast, the Cerebral Assassin, our boy Death Note. Give it up to Death Note, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up to Death Note. He'd probably be chiming in later. You know, he got work to do. So usually when he's coding and doing his thing, he's still ever present. So give it up to Death Note, ladies. Yeah. Citizen of the People's Podcast. He has put in his service and he's earned his citizenship. Service guarantees citizenship. Hmm? Service guarantees citizenship. Now, what the hell was my topic tonight? I know we're doing a riff off. Oh man, what was the topic, y'all? Oh god. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. A little winded. What was the topic tonight? Somebody put it in the chat. It's tonight's topic. I remember. All of this yada yada, daba daba, bull crap ninja talk that they do here on the manosphere. Where is all the talk about building, strategic planning, actually constructive conversation and discussion? Where is that at? Where is that at? I mean, you got a few places. Dr. T. Hassan Johnson, shout out to my good brother, cousin from another mother, you know, the Green Gorilla, BGS Ed Moore, you know. Dennis Sperling offers constructive stuff too. But you don't get a lot of that. Most of y'all don't know what I'm talking about anyway. I mean, last time I checked, it was the 17-point blackmail agenda. What is it at now? I, I'm a little bit behind. I got to get caught up. What is it at now? The Onyx report, you know, those kind of things. What is that? But when we gonna start move away from these goofy ass conversations that involve such a fraction of our population? Why do we allow those conversations to dominate? Why? Why do y'all listen to it over and over, channel after channel? They all doing the same shit. And the channel names, they have little catchy channel names. And you probably think they're gonna be talking about some real shit. But when you listen to them long enough, and it don't take that long, they all they doing is arguing with girls. Ninja talk, arguing with each other. There's nothing productive. There's nothing coming out. I'm like, what the hell y'all talking about, man? What the fuck?
Take the wall and left the wall. You sound like a pussy one.
Take the wide leader. What the hell they talking about? Even you young ladies who like to blame Kevin Samuels for things that these blue pill dudes are doing here in the manosphere. Like Kevin Samuels didn't talk shit to men for the first couple of years. But y'all didn't watch Kevin Samuels, so you don't know. You don't know what Kevin was really about.
So you're a deadbeat.
No, really, not really. But
No, yes, that's really you are. You're a deadbeat. You're a deadbeat. You want a beautiful woman for free.
Then how come other guys get it free, Kevin?
We're not worried about other guys. We're talking about you, Nicholas. You came in here talking about whether gynocracy is an error, and you're a deadbeat.
Why Kevin really know? I wouldn't say that.
You said the men are victimized by the gynocracy. I can play the tape, so I'm very good at what I do. We've gotten down to the point that you can have access to these women. You got the means, everything else. You just don't want to pay for it. You want it for free, i.e., you're a deadbeat. So, and your only standard is like, well, other guys can get it for free. Yeah, but they may be paying with a currency you don't have. It's called like social skills. They're paying for it. They're just not paying for it with the money. See, the problem is you. And I don't like cheap men who try to blame their problems on other things. You can be cheap, but you can't say you want beautiful women for free.
Ain't that the very thing I said Kevin was saying this whole time? That was just one clip. One clip. He did this for years. For years. So, ladies, next time y'all say trying to blame Kevin for this shit, or these blue pill, they're blue pill. They always thought like they did. They didn't start thinking like this because of Kevin. They was already thinking like this. See, y'all, a lot of y'all just don't know the space. Y'all don't remember the PUA dudes, the pickup artist dudes, the MGTOWs. Y'all don't remember the beginning. That was already going on back in the 90s. Back in the 90s. It was already going on. And y'all trying to blame Kevin for some shit that had already been happening. Unbelievable. Unflipping believable. I guess I pissed somebody off because they stayed. They was watching my content just now. Soon as I played that Kevin Samuels quip, they dropped off. Ain't that amazing? The truth hurts, don't it? Truth hurts. Truth hurts. There's the proof. I gave it to you. I gave it right to you. So, how is it the Godfather's fault again? But y'all dudes is goofy, man. Y'all like Charlie Brown, man. That's what y'all are like to me. Trying to kick the ball. That's what y'all like in these arguments. You're never going to kick the ball, Charlie Brown.
Besides, she wouldn't try to trick me on a traditional holiday. This time I'm gonna kick that football player to the moon.
That's y'all arguing with women. This time, she's going to let me win. Right? And again, more to my point of blaming Kevin Samuels, white men been saying the same thing. They were saying it in the 70s and 80s.
The movement of feminism is the ultimate example of not choosing your enemies wisely. You chose men as being the enemy. 40 years later, 50 years later, you're 65 years old, single, not married, no kids. You're living in an apartment or a condo with a dog or a cat. That's all you ever talk about. And you're lonely and you're sitting there saying, I was wrong. Men are not the enemy. But guess what? That movement stole 50 years of your life. And how painful that is.
We're not your enemy, ladies. There's a white man saying it. Maybe y'all will believe it now. I got more white men saying the same shit. I mean, this has been going on. I tell you, ain't no such thing as modern women. They've been saying this decade after decade after decade. As far as I can remember, you go back to the 70s and 80s and find examples of it. It's never stopped. Men have always tried to tell y'all the truth, and you didn't want to hear it. You didn't want to listen. I guess you think that's the air you're breathing. Okay. People stay up on fire tonight, killing it. It's sad that nobody's in here. You know, very few of you are in here killing the game tonight. On my Dave Chappelle flow. On my Dave, it's supposed to be a riff off, and I'm giving y'all content better than people who've been studying all day, all week to make a show. I'm riffing. All I'm doing is riffing right now. Take the white, leave the white.
Take the white and left the white. You sound like a pussy one.
You sound like a pussy. Where everybody at, man? I'm not gonna go too long. My phone about to die anyway. I just wanted to make sure I jumped in here. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of good content out here. Stop focusing so much on foolishness that don't matter. Men who got time to argue with women who ain't a woman, They ain't got nothing else going on. Too much free time. And they've been doing this all their life. They ain't just started doing it. They've been doing it for quite some time, ladies and gentlemen. Quite some time. It's like arguing with a woman, watching a bunch of girls arguing about nothing. Never any solutions, never moving on. They remedial as fuck. That's what it is. They're fucking remedial. Y'all better start running from that shit. Yes. And polluting your own minds. That's what needs to happen. Polluting your own minds. What can I say? What can I say? We need to get to the point in this manosphere, in the matrix, where we start solving problems. Like I told y'all before, y'all are the resistance. If you're listening to me now, if you can hear my voice, you are the resistance. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And the normies ain't gonna listen to me. If you're listening to me, you subscribe to the People's Podcast, you are the resistance. You gotta start resisting this bullshit. You're never gonna win an argument with these people. You're never gonna convince them. These are the people you arguing with people who ain't gonna make the boat. That's what you're doing. You're arguing with people who will never make the boat. Why? What's the point? What are you gonna win? Never any business talk. Everybody a businessman, an entrepreneur. These motherfuckers ain't picked up a business book ever. Introduction to business, business 101, economics 101, nothing. Don't even have a basic understanding of community building, what racism is, what a community is. None. Not a clue.
Right now, we do not have not one single black community in America. All you got are black neighborhoods. A neighborhood is where you eat and sleep. A hotel is a neighborhood. And some of these neighborhoods has gotten so bad now, they're not even neighborhoods anymore. Crime has gotten so high, they ran the neighbor out. All you got left is a hood. That's why they call it the hood. Nothing left in there. They don't have any communities. A community must have three elements. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can produce jobs, services, goods, products, and resources for your own people. Two, the second thing you must have in there, you must have a code of conduct, saying this is how we're going to behave. Here's how we're going to love and support each other, appreciate them, care about them, protect them. And lastly, you must have politicians elected to office who will represent you first and foremost. You don't put black folk in public office that will look out for everybody else before they look out for you. If you don't have those three things, you don't have a community.
If you don't have those three things, you don't have a community. I got to stop it from fading in and out because it cuts off the end of some of my things. I got to stop it from doing that. I keep forgetting to do it. I noticed it before. I got to stop it from doing that. I don't like that. I got to go into my settings and change something. I don't like it. We got to start having discussions that move us in a direction. Right now, we just running in place. That's all we doing. Just running in place and running real hard. Some of y'all running real fucking fast. Real damn fast. And that ain't gonna get you nowhere. Ain't gonna get you a doggone place. What's for dinner? Rabbit stew. You cooking yourselves. Stop cooking yourselves, Israel. Stop cooking yourselves, black folk. What are we doing? What are we doing? I want to see. I mean, some of this is a lost cause, and I'm aware. I'm not here to save everybody. One or two, the few. That's who I'm here for. The couple, and I meet them here and there. They all over the place. Found a good brother recently, Ant. You know, I met a brother a couple of years ago out in Alaska. Shout out to Oculus Crown. I met brothers all over the place. Big Rob up Detroit. I mean, good brothers, but it's far and few. It's far and few. You know, they find me some kind of way. That's why I don't worry about the numbers will come. You know, people measure themselves by having all of this artificial growth. I mean, we know based on the statistics, less than 1% of YouTube channels reach 10,000. But all of a sudden, these new channels pop up and they all over 10,000. What does that tell you? What have I been telling you that they've been doing? Paying for subscribers. That's what they've been doing. Artificial numbers. And again, when they go live, it'll be 10 people in the chat. Or the same group of people in the chat. Wait a minute. You got 60,000 people. Where's everybody? Where's everybody? It's because your numbers are artificial. Because your numbers are artificial. We just riffing in case you're just getting here to the Peeps Podcast. It's about 10 minutes before the hour. April 18th. This month's going by fast, people. It's going to be another beautiful day tomorrow here in the QC. I am the Shogun of Charlotte. I'm the Cookie Monster. Your favorite content creator. The Heisenberg of this ish. Yo, champ. Yo, favorite guy. We been Israel, the people's champ, y'all. I do this for y'all. I see things that y'all want to say but can't say. I take the heat for y'all. Give it up for me. V is real. Give it up for me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Look like I got a couple people sneaking in the back door. I thank y'all. You know, y'all feed me. You hear my voice picking up a little bit? The more of y'all check in, come on in, the stronger I get. I feed off of the millions and millions. I feed off of y'all, man. Your pain runs deep. Share it with me. Okay? I gotta get that clip. Make sure y'all checking in with the chat, ladies and gentlemen, as you're coming in. Please check in with the chat. Don't be no. I ain't gonna mess with him tonight, man. I love Death Note. I ain't gonna fuck with him tonight. I ain't gonna mess with him. I know he here. I know he lurking. Shout out to Death Note, ladies and gentlemen. Where the hell Wiley at? I ain't seen Wiley in a couple days. Nigga be up all night. Know why he won't be coming over here like we ain't over here? Apologize, ladies and gentlemen. My phone died. I had to run it back to my backup phone. I'm here though. I am here. Femi said no sound. Yeah, I dropped off. You hear me now, sweetie? You hear me? Give me a thumbs up or something in the chat. Let me know you hear me. Let me know you're here. And I appreciate you checking in. Appreciate you checking in. I'm gonna have to give Femi a wrench. My name looking a little naked. I'm gonna have to give her a wrench. I'll take care of that later. We'll take care of that. Just riffing off Femi ain't really I'm hitting a few different topics, but mainly the foolishness that I see in the manosphere and these blue pill dudes and just no nothing constructive is happening. It's just old arguments recirculating, things that have been debunked and already been beaten down to the finest common denominator already. Some of them 30 years ago arguments that's still coming up. Like it's over. Like I don't know why we talking about this shit. It's a waste of fucking time talking about stupid shit. It's too small of a percentage. Let them people do what the fuck they. There's always gonna be those people who they're outliers. Okay, they're outliers. They're never gonna be in the majority. It's always gonna be a small percentage. They're loud. They get a lot of attention. Let them people be, man. We got better things to do. Better things to do. Better things to do. Um, it's time, man. It's 2024. We can't do this for another year. This really can't be the norm for another year. Foolish conversations. You know, it's an election year. We ain't talking about none of that. We don't have no consensus on who we gonna vote for. What we gonna ask them? Quid pro quo. What are we asking for? Oh, I want reparation. Stop. It's not happening. The experts already say it would take 50 years. 50 years, even if the political desire was there right now, it would take around 50 years to figure out who the hell to give reparations to and to get some kind of consensus on that alone. Why are we talking about that? And I look at it as we trying to pour water in a bucket with holes anyway. And all we gonna do, we just seen what stimulus did. The stimulus checks from COVID. Why you think we got all this inflation right now? Because they printed money to give us that shit. And they're printing money to send to Israel. Somebody got to pay for that. These entitlements. Somebody got to start earning. And that's the problem. Nobody's earning nothing. No work is getting done. We're just printing money, making up shit. That devalues the dollar, ladies and gentlemen. And then you're actually working against yourself. You're giving yourself a pay cut. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You end up giving yourself a pay cut. I don't care. They owe us. Yeah, but you're not gonna get the full value of what they owe going out that way. So they're gonna end up paying you a fraction of what they owe you. So you can go buy what, a PlayStation, some Nikes, pay your phone bill off, pay Cricket off, pay your Apple Watch bill off. Come on, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Shout out to Smoker Talk. What are we talking about? I hope Femi is still here. Are you still here, love? Is Femi still here? Sometimes I could tell, sometimes I can't. Sometimes YouTube numbers are behind. So if you don't like leave something in the chat, I don't know you're here. Um, it'll show me 0 views, and then I get off, and I had 50 views during the live stream. It'll eventually update. So maybe 50, maybe Femi jumped in and out at when I was rebooting, trying to get back on. Hopefully she'll come back. I know she'll be up late like I do. She's nocturnal as I am. But we got to start making progress, people, being productive and making mistakes. It's not wrong with making mistakes because at least we can learn from the mistakes. Nobody learns to walk unless they fall. Right? So I'll take that. But right now, we ain't even make no mistakes. We're just having old arguments over and over and over again. I don't want that, man. I don't want that.
Take the wall and left the wall. You sound like a pussy one.
We gotta start making some progress, people. That's what we gotta start doing. Gotta start being productive, having intelligent, thoughtful conversations that have been that you studied. You gotta part of being a scholar. We gotta have scholarly. I can't say the word tonight. Conversation, scholarly conversation. Part of being a scholar is cracking open a book. Can't be no scholar without no books. But a lot of y'all, again, y'all got smartphones and you think you're smart. You was dumb all your life. You was bare at best. You was a C student all your life. Barely graduated high school. And if it wasn't for No Child Left Behind, a lot of y'all wouldn't have graduated. Let's be honest. Now y'all geniuses, y'all scholars. Now, I find that funny. I find that very entertaining. Very entertaining. The hell does Death know that? What the hell is the cerebral assassin? It's time to play the game. Where is he at? Usually he sends me something behind the scenes. Let me know he's all seeing eye. But the man gotta get some sleep every now and then too, right? I guess, right? Yeah. Um, yeah, that was just one of my observations that I make. A lot of y'all get frustrated talking about this. Ladies, it's a bad idea. This is why polyandry is bad. Because putting all of these opinions and thoughts from a variety of men in your head, it's trauma, it's confusion. Especially these low value men. Y'all ain't listening uh to godly men, to quality men. Y'all listen to a bunch of foolishness. And you mixed up and you're confused and you're frustrated. Because that's what that leads to. Well, let my lady, man, turn that bullshit off. Too much. Let's sit down and you and I have a conversation. I couldn't stand listening to women with that love and hip hop bullshit. Stop polluting your brain because it affects your thinking. It affects your thinking. Stop that shit. Talking to a bunch of men, especially those of you who have men. Like y'all always worried about what another man think. You got a man. Worried about what your man think. That's all it counts. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. Too busy constantly trying to verify something. Majority doesn't rule. The minority is gonna rule. That's what's gonna happen. The minority will win in the end, not the majority. The majority died before. The majority of people got drowned. Majority of people always, large numbers of people always get wiped out. Always, every civilization. Do y'all not know history? So worried about majority. We don't live in no democracy. We live in a constitutional republic. You think that's air you're breathing? That's the game. That's the prison for your mind. Right? Ain't that what Morpheus told you? It's a prison. It's all around you. All around you. It's a prison for your mind. Y'all think y'all voted Joe Biden in? Really? Where was all of them votes that came in during the primaries? Who voted for Joe Biden during the primaries? Nobody. So how the hell did he become president? And I'm the only one that didn't fall for the trick. I'm the only one that didn't fall for that. And they got the nerve, Democrats got the nerve to talk about Trump uh trying to overturn an election. What election? Nobody elected Biden. It's like the motherfucker just showed up out of his basement one day. He was losing every race in the primaries. He never won one of the first 3 or 4. It wasn't until South Carolina. That's never happened before. Never has South Carolina picked a Democratic candidate. It's never friggin' happened. But y'all let it go. And it's about to happen again. They try to buy votes, lie to y'all that they're gonna pay off your student loans. Y'all Gen X women, because that's who they targeting. Because they know y'all the ones that vote. Y'all can swing elections. Y'all older women. Huh? They lying to you and they going then when you get them back in office, the bait and switch is gonna happen. Oh, Supreme Court ain't gonna approve it. It's the Republicans' fault again. Watch. Don't y'all get tired of that game? They promise y'all something they know they can't deliver. The Mexicans is gonna get universal basic income. They wouldn't give it to everybody when Bernie was talking about it and Elizabeth Warren was talking about it. Now they just want to give it to the Mexicans and to the people over there in Israel and Ukraine. And pretty soon, uh, just wait. Just fucking wait. Hold on. I'm sorry, my phone was beeping. I gotta clean that crap out. I don't like this backup phone no more. I really don't like it. But my main squeeze is little low on energy right now. Where she at? 4%. Pull her charge up. Yeah, we got to get real, people. Start solving problems. Because there is no black community. I keep telling y'all that, and I gave y'all the definition. I gave y'all the definition. Want to hear it again? Y'all didn't believe me? I've been saying it to y'all for years.
Right now, we do not have not one single black community in America. All you got are black neighborhoods. A neighborhood is where you eat and sleep. A hotel is a neighborhood. And in some of these neighborhoods, it's gotten so bad now, they're not even neighborhoods anymore. Crime has gotten so high, they ran a neighbor out. All you got left is a hood. That's why they call it the hood. Nothing left in there. They don't have any communities. A community must have three elements. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can produce jobs, services, goods, products, and resources for your own people. Two, the second thing you must have in there, you must have a code of conduct, saying this is how we're going to behave. Here's how we're going to love and support each other, appreciate them, care about them, protect them. And lastly, you must have politicians elected to office who will represent you first and foremost. You don't put black folk in public office that will look out for everybody else before they look out for you. If you don't have those three things, you don't have a community.
And I tell y'all that AI is coming to wipe us out, man. Saw today on the news, a restaurant in California just opened. It's fully automated. They have one person putting the lettuce and tomato on the sandwich. Everything else was done by a machine. The burgers were getting flipped, the fries. All she had to do was put the lettuce and shit on it, and ketchup and shit on the damn burger. That's it. One person. One person. You should take a whole crew of people doing that. One. They had Lupe in there. Y'all don't see where this is about to happen? Nationwide, Amazon about to Amazon invested at the beginning of the year in another 750,000 robots for their factories. That brings them up to 1 million. And those workers are 70% more efficient than the best human. Mm, right. And that's all been going on under Biden's watch, right? And y'all about to vote him back in there again. He ain't said a word about it, did he? He ain't, he ain't said nothing about it. And they tell lies. Oh, it's hard for them to hire. No, it's not. All you gotta do is pay the people. That's all. Y'all got record profits. You're charging record prices for food. Pay the people what you need to pay them, and actually hire somebody who knows how to hire. I know when I used to work for McDonald's at each one of my stores, I designated one day where when I was in that store, and when I was in that store, I did hiring on that day. So, for example, Wednesday at this particular store would be the day I would do interviews on the spot and review. If I didn't have interviews, I would look at applications you know, and I always tell my stores, you collect applications. All, we always taking applications. I'll look at them on Wednesday for your store, Tuesday for that store. I was the hiring manager. The hiring manager should be the same manager who does the schedules. Who better to know what staffing issues you need to fill than the person doing the schedules? And usually it should not be a store manager, it should be an assistant manager or a retention manager in the case of McDonald's, depending on the volume of the store. Right? I mean, we've been doing this for decades. I mean, this ain't no brain surgery. I didn't invent the process. Oh God, there's so many doggone notifications. I keep clearing them out. They keep popping up. I don't turn this phone on very much. So when I do turn it on, it's like I gotta catch up. And it takes a little while. I should have turned it on earlier. Shout out to LeBron going 3-0 and playing tournaments. We got who we wanted. We won Golden State. I mean, we wanted Denver early as possible. And we're gonna have a shot. In order to beat the champ, you got to beat the champ. So I'd rather face Denver early when we had our strongest we can be, as opposed to getting beat up in the playoffs and then seeing them in the Western Conference Finals like we did last year and getting swept. And even last year, most of those games were like 3 points, couple of points. We were in it then. We're better this year. The three low is better. Austin Reeves is better. Rui is doing his thing. We just need LeBron to continue being LeBron, and we need Anthony Davis to play like he's been playing over the last couple of months. And I like our chances. I mean, not Golden State, Denver Nuggets. I mean, them boys played. And they played at career highs last year. There's no guarantee they're gonna do that or match that or do that again on that level. So I take our chances. If we're gonna do it, we need it Saturday. We need to go in there and steal game one and put some pressure on them. That's what we need to do. We almost did it last year. So I don't know why these haters are so skeptical this year. You know. So we'll see. See what happens. I just want a good game. Um, I hope Zion gets better and gets be able to see him play more in the playoffs. I hate that the boy got hurt the last 3 minutes. He had a career night. I hate that happened to that boy. But hopefully he can recover and be back in form. Hopefully his boys can close the deal, seal the deal without him. That's what I'm hoping. And they could buy him some time to get back healthy. So I'll take it. I'll take it.
Take the wall and left the wall. You sound like a pussy one.
I'll take it. Well, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Those of you who popped in, please, if you only coming in for a hot second to see what's up, hit the like button. It only takes a couple of seconds, really. Please, at least do that. At least do that. So I'm not asking for much. Hit the cash app, send me $2 on the Pure Leaf Tea Fund. Not asking for much. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You know, stay in touch with your boy, man. Stay in touch with your boy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and check out, man. I'm a little winded, man. Oh, here goes somebody else. I tell you, every time I see more people come in, man, I gotta keep it going, man. I gotta keep it going. Check in. Hit the salute the chat, man. Let me know you here. Let me know you here. We'll keep it going. We'll keep riffing. We can do a Q&A session. Any questions? Anybody got any questions? I'll drop the link. I'll turn off the seatbelt light. Any questions? Any smoke? I'll do smoke too tonight. Normally I do smoke on Friday nights, but I'll do some smoke tonight. We got questions, comments, smoke. What you got? What you got? Stand on business. What you got for me tonight? I'm in a good mood. What you got? Talk to me. Talk to me. Anybody wants to go one-on-one with the great one? But we ninja watching.
Take
We
the
gonna
wall
ninja
and
watch.
left the wall. You sound like a pussy one.
Come on now, talk to me. I think somebody just went out and hit the like button. I thank you if that's what you just did. I appreciate you very much for doing that. It's a it's a very small thing, but it means a lot. Helps us over here do people's podcast, stay in the algorithm. Helps to stay in the algorithm. Oh man. Any questions, comment, or smoke before I close this out? I'm done riffing. I riffed enough tonight. So I'll entertain some company. Just mind your manners. You know, remember where you are. Remember who you're talking to. Okay. First and foremost, be nice to me. I'll be nice to you. Be cordial with me. I'll be cordial with you. Not the smart ass roundabout innuendo questions, set up gotcha moments. I don't play them games. That shit'll get ugly real quick.
I'll violate all your personal space, bitch. I'm that cousin always on punishment. I'm not the nigga you can play with.
It'll get ugly real quick. I don't like doing it. I like to have good conversations. So again, that's how we can move the needle. You know, don't be coming in here asking me about your girl. Oh, I got to get that clip. Damn, I forgot about that one. Asking about you, who your girl, B? Remember Maze? Who your girl, B? I'm gonna get that clip. Who your girl? They can't handle their girl, but they always trying to check a man about their girl. Man, check your girl, dude. Check your girl. Oh man. But listen, I am gonna close it out. I keep trying to do it, and then people keep popping in, but ain't nobody saying nothing. So we'll go ahead and drop off, man. It's been real. It's been fun. You know, all of that good stuff. On your way out, hit the like button, subscribe, share the socials, hit the Cash App, all that good stuff. Stay tuned.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.